Yeah, me too.
In plants, trees are distinguished from other plants
They
by
should only
growing
say
a
no
woody
to-
stem and bark.
Is it?
This
I thought you
is
when you were
tree,
gonna
it is
get
not a
it on
Yeah, you
cactus.
make a...
There's only one indigenous species
That's
of
yeah, listen to
cactus
me.
in southern Africa. All those
See.
cactuses that you see in cactus gardens and
Yeah.
collections
You give me,
and
the
that you can
ball
buy in nurseries, those are all exotic. Most of those come from Mexico. These trees here are very common throughout Africa, and they have a variety of uses, although bear in mind that the sap inside, it looks like milk, is very poisonous. Just getting it on your skin
See,
will
when I
cause
asked you
blister and
yesterday.
burning on the sensitive
Really,
areas of your
but
skin.
give me to your baby.
If you eat it, it causes internal hemorrhaging,
No,
not
yeah.
cool, and
all the
it can
photos.
cause blindness if it gets in your eyes, so be aware of that. That sap has been used by certain tribes as a fish poison. They'll soak bundles of dry grass in the sap, tie a rock to it, throw it in a pool of water. 10 to 15 minutes later, any fish that are in that water will float to the surface stunned. The toxins deoxygenate the water and clog the fish's gills, so the fish slowly start suffocating. They float to the surface, and the meat itself is still quite safe to eat. A cheap way of going fishing. Other parts of Africa, towards Central Africa, they use the wood or the big stems from these trees to make boats. But you've got to bear in mind that the sap in there that I said is very poisonous and it splatters. So before they start working on it, before they cut the tree down and start carving a boat out of it, they'll burn it. The burning, the heat coagulates the sap so it doesn't splatter when they're chopping. Okay, a lot of people have found out suddenly, hey, this is a poisonous tree, I've got kids, there's one in my garden, and they go and they try and chop it out and end up with a quick trip to the emergency room because they splatter it all over their face and their eyes and their arms, and it's not very pleasant. Okay, the euphorbias, it's actually quite a large group of trees. Okay, that particular one is the Euphorbia ingens. You'll see another smaller version of it over here on the left. Okay, this one here with the needle or the tube-like leaves, this is another type of euphorbia. We call it the rubber hedge euphorbia. You'll see just on the other side of the fence a bigger version of it. See how it's definitely a tree and not just a little shrub or a succulent.